Good evening. I'm Richard Morecroft and welcome to Letters and Numbers. Well, after 495 letters games, 297 numbers games and 101 conundrums, it comes down to this. 2 challengers battling it out through 9 puzzles to become number 1, our new champion of champions. And we will commence the countdown very shortly. But for now, let's say hello to our esteemed team. Firstly, words can't describe her math skills, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
You know, Lily, it seems amazing. Here we are, 200 shows down the track after starting this whole process, and we're at another lot of grand finals.
You're right, Richard, it is amazing, and I often say when I'm referring to my maths, it's the destination that counts, not the journey, but in this case it certainly is the journey.
It has been an absolutely remarkable journey, and we have got a fantastic destination to get to tonight. Welcome, Lily. And when it comes to letters, he's a perfect 9. David Astle.
Thanks, Richard. Thank you.
Absolutely perfect.
9 is the magic number, cloud 9. And in fact, the word which sounds like the German word for no, that's the only time no applies to the conundrum or finding a 9. We encourage both our players, yes, yes, yes. Please look for those 9s. I can't wait tonight.
The magic 9. We hope we have some. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
And now it's time to introduce our grand finalists. Firstly, Medical Officer Tony Loui. Hello, Tony.
Hello, Richard.
Great to have you back here in the chair. And you, in your semi-final, had one of those magic moments where both of you got a 9-letter word, predicate, I think it was.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It was very exciting and just part of a tough match.
Well, we're really looking forward to a great match tonight. So good luck and welcome, Tony.
Thanks very much.
And our other challenger for the trophy is professional TV writer and director, Matthew Thomason. Hello, Matthew.
Hello, Richard.
Now, are you looking forward to tonight?
Yes, I am. Yes, it's been a wonderful journey, as Lily said, and I'm really looking forward to tonight.
And how do you think this is going to compare to your other grand final, which you told us about last night, the under-16 rugby grand final, your last one?
I'll tell you after the show, Richard. Hopefully I'll be 1-1 and not 0-2.
Well, we think tonight's going to be good, whatever the result, so welcome. So a very big round of applause for our grand finalists, Tony Loui and Matthew Thomason. Let the puzzling begin with the letters game. And Tony, please make your usual selection.
My usual selection, Lily. I'll start with a consonant, please.
Thanks, Tony. N.
And another.
S.
One more, please.
R.
I'll have a 4th consonant, please.
B.
OK. I'll switch to a vowel, please.
A.
And another vowel.
O.
One more vowel, please.
E.
I'll switch back to a consonant, please.
S.
And one last consonant, please.
And lastly, H.
Thanks, Lily. First grand final clock. Tony, the very first word in the grand final, how many?
Just 5.
5 to start. What about you, Matthew?
I've got a 7, Richard.
Let's begin with that 5, Tony.
I had chair.
And yours, Matthew?
Bashers.
Well, David, what do you think?
Let's have a look. Basher is here, someone who severely criticises, ridicules or strikes. And in fact, Matthew struck beautifully with bashers for 7. And Baroness, a female baron, is there for 8.
Nice work, David, but great start for Matthew. 7 points. Let's keep the letter flow coming. And Matthew, would you help us do that?
Could I start with a vowel, please?
You can indeed. I.
And another vowel, please.
A.
And a 3rd one, please.
U.
Let's switch to a consonant.
T.
And another, please.
C.
And another, please.
S.
Another, please, another consonant.
R.
A vowel, please.
E.
And finally, a consonant, please.
Last letter, M.
And 30 seconds. Matthew, how many that time?
A 7 for me, Richard.
7. And Tony?
I also have a 7.
Let's start with yours, Tony.
Curates.
Could you spell that, please?
C-U-R-A-T-E-S.
Thank you. And yours, Matthew?
Matures.
Couple of good ones there, David.
And these players are maturing, and I rate curates as also excellent, both good 7s. And there is an 8 that I found here, and in fact it's a word that Tamara from last night's show, a semi-finalist, found several weeks ago, and that's matrices, M-A-T-R-I-C-E-S, which is the plural of matrix.
Lovely word, well found, David, but great work from Tony and Matthew, 7 points each. Well, the equations are calling as we switch to the first numbers game for the night. The closest to the target number gets the points, of course, and Tony, the choice is yours.
Lily, I'll have my usual 1 large and 5 small, please.
Thank you, Tony. 1 large and 5 small. And the first set of numbers for tonight, 9, 2, 7, 10, 1. The large number is 50. The target to reach is 160.
Let's head there now. Well, I think both of you just had to be patient to wait for the clock to come down to the bottom. So not too much of a challenge. Tony, you got to 160?
I got to 160.
And Matthew?
Yes, I did.
All right, Tony, take us there, please.
Lily, 7 plus 9 is 16.
7 plus 9 is 16.
And I just multiplied by 10.
By 10, 160.
Those random numbers can be very, very kind sometimes. Matthew, did you have the same method?
Exactly the same way.
Would you just verify with each other you've used the same approach? Well, Lily, that was a gentle start, wasn't it?
That was a very gentle start, Richard. I hope it's not the calm before the storm.
Oh, well, we'll see. But great scores for Tony and Matthew, 10 points each. So Tony's on 17, Matthew's on 24, as we head for our first break in this grand final. And that means a word mix for you, Big Adder. And the clue, the shortened version. Back very shortly.